Hello, very good day to you. It is going to be a bit cloudier for many of us through the rest of today than it was over the weekend, but at least it is looking largely dry, at least for now. We do have a decaying cold front lying across some northern parts of the UK. This is bringing some thicker cloud and a few spots of rain, but there's a waving feature out to the west of us currently that's going to come towards the UK and then make its way southeastwards as we go through Tuesday, bringing rain to many parts, and there could be some heavy bursts, perhaps even the odd rumble of thunder as this pushes its way through. The other thing that's worth noting with this feature is the fact that behind it we're going to have much cooler air coming in, so temperatures are going to be dropping. It's going to be feeling markedly cooler as we go through this week. Back to the here and now though, and as we go through the rest of Monday, like I said, it's looking largely dry. Where that front is lingering, quite a bit of cloud across southern parts of Scotland, northern England, perhaps Northern Ireland too, and a few spots of rain are possible, but to the north and south of this, it's looking mostly dry. There should be some bright sunny breaks breaking out across central southern parts of England at times, but perhaps the greatest chance of some sunshine will be across much of Scotland, albeit a few blustery showers towards the far north of Scotland are possible as well. Where we get any sunshine, we're still in that warmer air, so temperatures rising quite nicely. High teens, low 20s, highs of around 21, 22 Celsius, perhaps for both eastern parts of Scotland and towards the south where we get any decent sunny breaks. Now, as we go into the evening and overnight, it is going to stay mostly dry for many of us. Still a few spots of rain where that front is, but most of us staying dry. There will be some clear breaks, but on the whole, quite a cloudy picture. And then later on, as we go through the early hours of Tuesday morning, it is going to turn wet, initially across parts of Northern Ireland, but then some western parts of Scotland, northwest England, maybe parts of Wales, starting to see some rain arriving as well. Because of the cloud and the rain that's coming through, I'm not expecting temperatures to drop a huge amount, generally staying in double figures. Some places in parts of Scotland towards the northeast where we have some clearer skies may just about drop into single digits. So a mild start for many of us tomorrow morning, but it is going to be a bit of a wet one for some. Towards parts of Scotland, Northern Ireland, northwest England and Wales, there'll be outbreaks of rain pushing their way through, and like I said before, there could be some heavy bursts mixed in. You can see some yellows, some oranges on the rainfall, showing that there could be some intense downpours for a time as it makes its way southeastwards. In the south-southeast, it's going to stay dry through much of the day, and by the time any rain arrives here as we go into the afternoon, it will have really broken up, so just a few light spots possible, but on the whole a pretty fine picture. To the northwest, behind that front as it pushes its way southeastwards, we're going to have something a bit brighter, but like I said, also a bit fresher, and so there will be quite a contrast in temperatures tomorrow. Towards the northwest, temperatures peaking in the low to mid-teens Celsius. Towards the southeast, still just about getting into those low 20s. 22 Celsius looks quite likely around the London and southeast area, especially where we cling on to that sunshine for that little bit longer. That front will continue to push a little bit further southeastwards as we go through tomorrow evening, and behind it then more showers feeding in, especially across parts of Scotland. Some of these could be heavy, possibly even thundery, and with that cooler air that's coming through, we could even see something a bit wintry, some sleet, some snow possible over the highest ground. That's not unheard of for this time of the year. We get some wintriness over the Scottish mountains in early June every 3 to 5 years or so, but a little bit unusual perhaps, especially after the warmth that many of us had over the weekend. What's to come later on this week? Well, it is going to be markedly cloudier than it has been of late. That being said, I'm still expecting some sunshine to break through. Most of us will see a bit of rain at times, some showers or longer spells of rain, perhaps the wettest weather though towards more northwestern parts. And like I mentioned, we do have that cooler air pushing its way through, so temperatures are going to be that little bit lower. If you want more information about what we can expect, Annie will have our week ahead forecast available on our YouTube channel later on this afternoon. Otherwise, I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.